So, potential coolant issues with the Golf R. So let me talk you through this one. So here is my Golf R, looking pretty. Let's pop the hood. I've done a video in the past, and coolant's always been quite a hot topic. Yeah, excuse the pun. Engine's like warm, it's been running sort of like 10 minutes or so, because I know basically when coolant is cold, it can be very low. If you see here, I mean, what do you guys think? Hard to maybe tell, hopefully you can see it. You just see the minimum line is there. It's quite low. I mean, I don't think it's like leaking. I can't take my sunglasses off, sorry. Thank you for all the messages, by the way. Obviously, I'm suffering from COVID, and it's pretty hard, not gonna lie, really hard. So yeah, I do really appreciate that, and yeah, I'll be better soon, I'm sure. For me, I'm kind of always like, it went down before, like within my first year of ownership, and I was like, oh, this is awful. And they topped it up. I think they just topped it up with water. But they topped it up to like here. This was from a main VW dealer, when the max should only really be there. That's all you really need to do. I think it takes like G13, I can't remember, just whatever coolant you can get on it, specific for Audi and Volkswagen cars, and it's this pink stuff, which is quite handy because you can use that to sort of like address leaks. If it is leaking, it's going to be a very small leak. At the end of the day, this is the first time I've seen the coolant sort of at the minimum line in what, 4 years, so it might just need a little bit of topping up. I don't get any notification on the dash, similar to what happened last time. I didn't get any notification on the dash. I just wanted to be proactive with it all. So I may top it up a little bit to the max and then just monitor it, or I might get it checked out. Now, the thing is with these, is if it is leaking, you have to replace the whole thermostat, which is like, I've seen quotes from around 600 to 900 pounds to get that fixed, but it can just come back. To top it up, basically all you have to do is wait till the engine's completely cold, slowly open that because air gets trapped into it, and yeah, just top it up. Pretty simple. If it's with concentrate, just make sure you use half and half, and if it's just ready to use, just literally pour it in. Just exactly the same as your windscreen washer. There's nothing really different, other than the fact that the engine needs to be cool. This engine does get quite hot, the AAA. So yeah, just something on the Golf R there, and yeah, it affects a lot of different Volkswagen Audi group cars. So it's a little bit low. It's always happened, the last time I mentioned it, I think I was away in the Lake District, sort of like an amazing, lovely place. I still get comments on that video. And it was very hot then as well. Right now, we're sitting at about 26, 27 degrees. So it's a hot day in the UK. But by the way, in the UK, it's just awful. I was in Barcelona about a week and a half ago, and it was like 30, but it's just so much cool, like the air, there's no humidity, there's no pollen, where in this country it's just like, you get to this temperature and it's just muggy, stuffy, and not particularly as pleasant. You just sweat more. Yeah, so I'm not, and also we don't have aircon anywhere, so that's, hey, British problems here. I'm not complaining, although I am stuck at home, so I am kind of complaining because I'm self-isolating. You know, I've also got one other question to ask you guys as well. You know, I'm going to ask you questions, and obviously it's a community channel, so get involved in the comments. This car has a full VW service history, but I've been sort of half thinking about maybe taking it away to a specialist. You know, I've had it for so long now, I don't really ever want to sell it, so I don't really care about the resale value. Part of me is kind of like, maybe I'll just do the oil and filter at a main VW dealer, and anything else that's more tricky, like, I say tricky stuff, which basic stuff, because they just don't spend the time. They don't spend the time to check stuff. They wouldn't even mention that to me. If there's no warning light on the dash, they don't care. No warning light, nothing saying it. It's just, it's sort of on the minimum. I think there's sensors in there which basically, if it falls, I think it's got to fall like another that much, and then you're in trouble. That's what I'll probably do. And then maybe sparks, Haldex service. What else needs doing on this? Like brake fluid, tyres, all this kind of stuff. Just do it away from them. So you maintain the full VW service history, but you get the actual decent stuff done elsewhere. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. That's what I probably will do. But yeah, loving the car. And to be honest with you, I've been looking at other Golf Rs as well, because the only thing that would replace this for me, I've got like my Golf R t-shirt on, would be a higher spec Golf R. Now, I do own two cars. My second car is here, my Fiesta ST200. Let me show you the back, because you might not know what an ST200 is. There we go. Little limited run car. Yeah, and I love it quite a lot. But obviously, this is, it's just a 3-door manual. And to be fair, I don't ever see myself getting rid of it, which is weird because this might sound a bit strange, but I kind of want 2 Golf Rs. Or maybe just a mega spec Golf R. Like, one's 40,000 miles. Like, if I found one like lowish miles, like sub 30, maybe sub 20, maybe even sub 10, with like fully spec'd. So I'd still like the 3-door thing. I'm not too bothered about 5-door. Pan roof, a Krapovich exhaust, you know, a special colour to like either the Lapis blue, proper 19-inch wheels, performance pack, Oettinger spoiler, everything. And there is one for sale near me, which suits, but it's in black. It's 30 grand. So you're looking at least another 10 grand on this. That's worth probably a little bit more than that. So yeah, I could bridge the gap. But yeah, I just love Golf Rs. And yeah, actually, to give you an update, as you've sort of kept tuning in for as long as you can, and the ST, I don't feel it's going to be around for too much longer. I love it, and I think it's great. But there are some other cars that I would like in my life, and I have experienced this. I had one for 4 years, so I know it inside out. I just don't think I'm going to learn enough from it. It is tuned. I just think it's been niched down to what the previous owner wanted. I think it's a superb example, and it's a great car. But you know, the drives that I've had in the Golf R, certainly recently, yeah, it makes me realise how much I love that type of car. I think if this was a Focus RS, I probably would still keep it because I want to learn more. Other cars I'm kind of thinking about possibly in the future would be a Club Sport S. I kind of have my eyes on that, just waiting for the right time. There's only about 4 or 5 of those for sale, 150 made in the UK, so not many. Yeah, then you've got to take away the ones that have been written off, and you've got to take the ones that have just been modified, or the ones that are just too high miles. Yeah, so that's interesting. So yeah, I love my fast forwards, I really, really do. But yeah, I'm glad I tried it. Really, really happy I tried it. But yeah, it probably was me 5 years ago, not today in 2022. What other ones would I be thinking about? Porsche Cayman has always been on my list. So if there's a limited run or like a special colour one of that, well, that would be up there. But yeah, that and a Club Sport S. Other than that, just happy to keep the Golf R, making it as good as I could possibly make it. And yeah, just love it. But that's a little update on that. Yeah, the whole idea was the coolant, which is a little low. And I'll keep you updated. I'll probably just top it up once I'm allowed to go out again, and yeah, I'll just top it up with the recommended coolant. But thank you for all your support, me not feeling very well, and I hope you found this video useful. Cheers guys.